son, where'd you find this?
Let's go!
Alright guys, welcome back. We're up the creek today. I got Tyson on the boat. He's trying to get a barra out of the snags right here, but I fished yesterday. It was terrible. Fished all day, got a couple of small fish. So we have been sort of struggling a little bit lately. It's been a little bit of a cold change, a bit of cloud, a little bit of rain, and it's not really ideal. But today we've got a bit of a game plan. We're going to try and get into one of these little creeks along the coast, which is going to be fun. It's blowing about 20 knots, which isn't really ideal. We're going to have wind against tide coming out this afternoon, but we're going to give it a crack anyway. But first, we've just come up. It's low tide now. We're just in one of the local systems, and we found a school of threadies. So I'll give you a little look at the sounder, but we're going to have a little bit of a crack at these and wait for this tide to start making so we can get out. And once we can get out, we're going to shoot around and go and see what we can drum up on the snags. So today you'll see me running this one. It's the old faithful 702 100 Conquest. I'm running 30-pound castaway on there, and then I've just tied on a 30-pound, the new FC shock leader, that fluorocarbon with the stretch in it. So we're going to give it a little bit of a run in the 30-pound. I usually run it a 70-pound for my snag bashing with a few barra and that around. Like I said, it has been really tough, so I'm going for a bit more of a finesse approach today. So that 30 pounds is just going to get me lured down a little bit deeper, and it's going to make it swim a little bit better. So fingers crossed it's them little differences that get the runs on the board for us today. So we've probably got about half an hour in this creek before the tide starts making, so I'm going to go and sound up. I'm going to chuck some sounder footage on. We'll drive up and see if there's some fish here, and if there is, we'll give them a crack while we're waiting for that tide. Stay tuned. You can see a few fish starting to show up there on your left. There's some good ones in there. There's a fair few stacked up by the looks, but I'm going to go right up through this section and try and sort of pick out the bigger ones to see what, well, hopefully we can get some bigger ones instead of just the little ones that you usually catch here. So you can see all them shadows there, they're all fish. Coming up we should start to see rocks in a minute, and generally there's some fish stacked up on the front side of them rocks. So I'd say all them ones down the bottom there moving off the screen now are all threadies and probably blue salmon and stuff mixed in. I'm just hoping to find something a little bit bigger. So there's the rocks. And just up on the front side is generally where you'll find the bigger ones. Maybe not today. It's looking pretty dead there. But I will keep cruising along this hole because it does drop down a little bit more just up here, and they do sit in the hole. So the thing is with these threadfin, they're always moving around, so you know, you can be sitting on fish 1 minute and then they're totally gone the next, and knowing where they're moving and why is always the hardest part. But it can be frustrating, but it's worth it when you get them. A couple of bits and pieces just under the boat there. Don't know if that's much worthwhile looking at. Yeah, we've only got 3 meters. We've got turn of the tide pretty much now, so there's a barra on the right, a couple of barras pretty much under the boat on the right. Another one, that's a real steep bank on the right there. You can see the screen's blacked out. That's because it comes up quite fast. There's a bunch of barra there. So what we might do, we're getting up to the top side of the hole now. There's still showing fish here. It's hard to know where to start, but I might drive back down the bottom end of them where that bigger patch, like the big school was, and we'll start there with some little plastics and then work our way up through the hole until this tide starts pushing, because we know once it's pushing here we'll be able to get out of the creek and around to where we're going. So I'm going to tie a lure on and we're going to get started. That's the combo I'm going to run. Little 4016, so a little bit lighter than what I'd normally use, but I want that nice slow fall, which is what hopefully is going to get the bite for me today. So I've got one of them. I'm going to run the Wakasagi colour. It's a nice little natural sort of prawn looking colour. in the 4-inch. What it's got that's different is if you give them a squeeze, you can feel it's full of salt. They're impregnated with salt, so you throw that in the water and it's actually going to float without a weight. So plan is with that little 1/6 jig head, it's going to sink nice and slowly, and that tail will get held up, so it'll give plenty of action on the lift and on the fall, so get him nice and straight. A little bit painful with this real stretchy stuff to rig them up, but once they're on, they're on. And generally you won't have to change because they don't tear. So look at that, perfect little profile. He's going in. If you want my body, yeah, you think I'm sexy. This is where you want to hook up when you're in the middle of a solo. What's going on up there? There's something. It's that big croc just sitting just below the surface. I'll pull this in closer so we can work it more effectively, eh? Bank. Perfect.
They sit their feet on the edge.
Yeah, they just sit waiting for stuff to come around that corner. Have a sniff. This is bait fishing, eh? Slow winding it and then dead sticking it.
There's a new one to work with bait. Get a bird's nest?
Yeah, get a bird's nest, catch a fish. Tried it. Na 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 na. No, 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 no. Alright, a little plastic doesn't seem to be working. We're not going to spend too much time, so I'm going to give it a quick crack with the little Max Vibe. That's him there, 75mm, number 8 BKK, Raptor Zs, and a number 4 ring. So that thing's Barra tough for a little lure, but we'll give it a little crack. I'm not going to spend too much longer here. So we'll give this probably 10 minutes and then we're out of here. We're going to go for a bit of a snag bash. One up there and just work him back. 10 minutes with this and then we're going to cruise. No point sitting on these too long if they're not going to feed. Alright, we've just pulled up in this little creek. We've sort of come right up the top here. You can see it's nice and narrow, plenty of like snags and sticks and stuff to throw lures at along the way. So I'm just running a little 78 XD. You've seen him before, you've seen me use them a lot. I use them a lot, they're awesome lures. Just get down, that XD is really good. We're only fishing about 2 meters through here, but the XD is really good because if you cast it up against the bank and it drops off a meter, the lure just goes straight down. So I've just got that rigged up. It's got a couple of BKK Vipers on there. They're a number 6. So I've got a number 4 ring on. It is a little bit heavy for this lure and it does sink a little bit, but basically I'm keeping the lure moving. I'm not really stopping it and like working it like a jerk bait. I'm sort of more just slow rolling it. So Tyson's got the same thing. He's just got a 78 XD. He's got a brighter color. That one there's disco. It's got like little UV orange in it. So between the natural and the disco, we're going to sort of see how we go. If we got a standout, I'll be changing, but I thought I'd give him a little red and gold one a break and then work on a blue one. So we're going to get cruising up here, hopefully get a few fish and see what happens. Oh, wow, I just went full bushwhacking for Narnia. I'm on the board. Oh, that's deep. Flatty! All the bread and butter species. Just relax, mate.
Just relax, aye.
Oh, I'm not going to hold you because I know what you like. Just relax, mate.
Which part is back?
Get out of here.
The old ducker flip.
Yeah. She's on today. Yeah, this one coming. You on? Hey! He's a beast. Oh, how good does that colour look, eh? Disco. Here, grab the pliers. There's a pair of green handle ones there. I'm gonna slow us down. I'm all about that nice finesse splash in the landing, eh? You'll get threadies doing this in here. It's only, what, I think 2.5 metres roughly? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, usually it's a bit high when I come up in here, so you don't see all these drains. I've never fished this one on the outgoing. They'd be tarpon, wouldn't they, surely? Oh, you dog. Oh, that's a drain there.
Mangrove trout.
That's a quality mangrove trout. How was that fight?
Oh.
Did you get whacked as well?
Yeah.
Well, stop us there, eh? Have another cast. I'm not worried about getting stuck. I'm more worried about being able to turn around. Is it? And then the creek forks here. Just push us out and around if you can. This is definitely the end of the line.
Yeah, it's got leaks, so you can keep going. What's that? You have to be jacked up here, right?
Yeah. Sorry, did it to you again. I reckon I can turn around here. Yeah, it will be. I'll use that footage. Alright. We'll go and have a look up this other arm. See what's happening there. I've got a little bit skinny. Oh yeah. Oh, my lure fouled up in the air. One of us is going to get a jack soon, I reckon. That's my premonition. I'm probably going to get a jack and you're going to catch a tree. Thready. Well, it's not a jack, but he's only a little fella. He's going hard, eh?
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're just talking about that.
30-pound leader. Let's test its knot strength. Whee! He's not a bad one. Yeah. Was there fish on the sounder there? Was it multiples?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Well, my premonition was wrong, but I will definitely take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice little thready on the pointer. Oop, we don't get too many of them on hard bodies here, so I'll take that.
Fish up in that pocket,
Wait, just relax, mate. No, don't make a knot. He's a tasty size too, this one. I got you, babe. There he is. Cool little fella. Always welcome. Get him back. Such a cool fish, eh? Oh, mate. Yeah! What a release! That's cool. Not the jack we're chasing, but I'll definitely take that. He went hard for a little one, eh?
Oh no, I didn't catch him.
Oh, pull and drag, man. His drag's like not set to pussy. I'd like to say that that wasn't a fluke, but I don't think I'll be doing it again in a hurry. Look at this other side now. This is getting better and better. The tide's not getting up as high in here. You hit that hard too. Hey? Yeah, it changes, eh, in between. Yeah, straight wind. Straight wind. All I do when I'm snag bashing, I just straight wind because I've watched too many fish shy away from twitches. Like, if you're getting that reaction because you're putting it in their face. You don't need to like call them over with your technique. Like you're in there. Not being, I wasn't. Pretty far from being in there. The bust up ahead. That's where I wanted to go. I hope you get one. Did you hear that bust up ahead? I don't know where it was. It didn't sound small. I just want to know where the Barra are. There, is that a Barra? Just as I said it? Jack. Yeah, I think so. It's that shape. Good jack too. Real nice one. Oh no, I nearly lost him then. He's a good one.
Good one.
There you are. Stoked with that one. Yeah, nice jack. That's what we come up here for. Been waiting for that. Was he 45 on the little pointer? Yeah, when I'm fishing for these, I just always run just a dead straight retrieve, no twitching. I've watched them so many times in clean water when if you start working your lure and twitching it, they'll just turn away and they'll ignore it. So that's that's awesome. That's what we come here for. So then get the hooks out and then get him back. You watch him chomp me. What's that? That was a parasite coming out of his gills, bro. See?
Yeah.
Should I help him with it?
You can get the pliers and you can grab and pull it.
It's like a leech.
Yeah, it's a little big. Probably find there's more than just that one.
Where'd it go?
There you go, moving pliers. There. 2, 1.
It's actually a leech, eh?
Yeah.
I nearly went in the piss. Alright, sorry mate, you're keeping your leech.
Try to do something nice.
Yeah, I was trying to help him. Ah! Yeah, mate. Come on, the shark's here, mate. Yeah. All right, let's do that again. At first, I thought it was a Barra. It was just a proper, like it wasn't a.
See much water pushed up.
Hey, yeah. I didn't expect that because the bite was just, it felt like a buff, like he sucked it in. He won't be the only one up this creek.
What's that black there? That's the other side of the creek.
Should put.
The bush through the landing.
Oh, it would be too.
Almost through.
The bush poo landing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that little window up in there. Oh, yeah, that's another good jack. Yeah, bro. I reckon there might be another one in there, eh? Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah. Sweet, bro.
Smacked that, he did. If you this corner, there'd be heaps in here, eh?
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. I'm not going to stop just yet. Nice, man. He's a staunch little one, eh? Cool fish. That's what we're here for. We just need a Barra now. We got the trifecta. You want to measure him? Oh, same as mine. 45, 46, yeah. I thought he was bigger than that. It's alright. He's very healthy. Yeah. Send him. See ya. For the electric.
Just sending him.
Look it up here now.
And more sticks.
Step up from the pikeys, mate. He looks so much bigger, like stauncher in the water, eh?
He's got a 47 centimetre pike. I reckon they'd put on a bit of a show too.
Oh yeah. Look at what's coming up, man. This creek just keeps going. That's like a perfect little window there. Little window there too.
Scared him. Got me black brim all the time.
Get your pikey eyes. They don't like being called black brim, mate.
Pikey eyes.
They prefer brim. They prefer brim of colour. You know, that's not even. Oh.
Good whack.
Yeah, really good whack. He didn't feel the hook. It didn't load up properly.
Oh, yeah, off it a bit,
Yeah, he hit me halfway back. This is the end of the line, eh? I can't believe how much water we've covered and we haven't seen a barra. Like small stuff went flicking everywhere. Yeah, Thready? Yep. Nice one too, eh?
Right in there when you said.
Yeah, I've seen all the bait, all the prawns going on. He's better than the one I got, eh?
Yeah.
Nice fish.
You feel like kind of jumping like a barra.
Yeah. Well, he's not bad. You want a hand with him? Can't swing that one.
No?
Can't swing that one in. Net, eh? It's a net job. Yeah, boy! First on a hard body.
First on a hard one.
Yeah, mate. He's a nice one too.
First jack, yes.
Good work.
First
Yeah.
sick.
There you go.
Both on the same lure. Yeah, jack.
Yeah, that's a nice one, man. A little pointer. Makes it hard to know if it's the bright colour or the natural colour today, man. That's awesome, eh? What do you got that? Just little fangs on it, so yours would be suspended, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. He followed you all the way out. I spotted them prawns getting eaten, and then I tried to cast and went up the tree.
I'll throw in there.
Do you want a hand with them pliers?
Yeah, keep the pliers.
There it is. Alright. He's a nice king. Yeah, no big jump like mine. Good work, bro. First one on a hard body.
He jumped during the fight.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah, man, that's cool as. Here we go, there's another one. Oh, that was definitely a thready. I could tell just by that bite. So there must be a fair few up in here, eh? On this outgoing.
Yeah, so easy to light switch on.
You can pick their bite because they just tack it like tiniest little tick and then they'll almost swim at you. They are pretty hard to get though. Alright, that seals it. I'm trapping myself up here, next opportunity. Gonna trap myself up here in the next opportunity I can. Alright, that's us. We're gonna hit it. Tide's pretty much dropped out to as low as we want to sort of risk getting out of here. If we don't get out, we're gonna be here for probably a good 12 hours. I reckon it's gonna be a while. But yeah, not a bad day overall. Pretty steady start, but a couple of little bits and pieces in between those two jacks and a couple of threadies. That's always welcome. So after the last few weeks I've had fishing, I'm pretty stoked with that. So what you guys don't really see is all the trips where I go out and I don't catch anything. And well, I have caught a few fish here and there, but just not enough to make anything entertaining for you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. While you're here, if you haven't already done it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace.